Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Panthers take possession at the 42-yard line. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. At the helm, someone entrusted to lead this group in just his first season. Their rookie out of LSU.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with a pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Looking for a throw here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on first down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. but they do come away with 3.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. To throw it on first down. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them for the 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try him left side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Off the play fake, Williams. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up.
Well, sure, you're looking you try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. This throw is caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pass play coming here. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Now looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling after that defense puts a sack on the board. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. On 1st down, they'll run. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 16-3 ball game. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. First down throw by Williams. This is reeled in by Edwards. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. Has his man. It's Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down from the red zone. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers go up by 12. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bears send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Williams to throw on first. Edwards got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third down. Here's Williams. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be their football coming up. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 38-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st down, Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Handoff now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Able to get it to Edwards. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working from the gun, Williams. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Punting unit out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll throw on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's a throw. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. They go play action here. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Komet brings it in. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Bears pushing for a score before the break. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Komet. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. That throw finds Komet. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Williams. This is reeled in by Edwards. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Komet's got it left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Williams with 3rd and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the 2nd quarter. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Ricky Pearsall, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Keon Coleman, a touchdown reception.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Play action on 1st down. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to within 6.
Bears 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They go play action on 1st. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Completed over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. Throwing the out route complete. Pick up with 12 on that play. And we're going to get a challenge here. The Bears do not agree with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too. finds a man right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hand off to the back. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for two.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
The score, Panthers.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out runs their offense. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing again on second, Williams. Cut out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Off the play fake, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lone back gets the handoff. Jukes one defender. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. One of the tight ends motioning right. First down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. A tight end in motion now. Williams throwing again here on second down. Able to get it to Edwards. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead is back down to 9.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Motioning him from the slot right. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to throw. It's taken in by Sinnott. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run. They get a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
And those are the completions they rely on from your passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Throw complete to Sinnott. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 19. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Defense is asleep.
Goal to go. They're passing. This throw is caught. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows their lead to 12.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Running it now out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Complete out to the right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He has it at the 13. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get it complete.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on first. Oh, he got free. He tucks it and takes off. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Second and 3 now. From the 41. And that one's unsuccessful.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Williams on the play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll motion a tight end left. Here's 2nd and 7. Finds McConkey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. It's inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. He's got him. That's Addison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Looking for a target. They did it. He made the interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They get 6 and a first down as well. the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's get to the end zone.
From the 47. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Option give here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, get some positive yardage here. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
First down, Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Williams to throw. He's got a screen to the running back. Oh no, the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Panthers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And late in the 4th, we stay tied.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far. Here he is to throw. Look at the sideline. That's Odunze. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Their offense running back out now. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bears winners as we say so long from Charlotte.